Welcome back to the second round of the Masters. We had a little bit of a connection issue, but we seem to be up and running again.
One shot to Albert.
So one shot to Albert to start the game.
I'm getting my. I'll get it right. Okay. It was pink.
We've got Louw Vermeulen versus Albert Munnik. Albert won his first game pretty well, 21-3. Louw lost his first game to Clinton Knott, 21-9. We're just going to go move the marker. All the scores are updated both on the overall and the live scoring. We'll try and
This is the shot by
improve
Albert.
that.
Yours.
Oh, Louw just turned Albert in for 2, I think. Oh,
2 to blue.
that's 2 to Louw. A good way to do it, if you can.
No problem. Mooi bal daar, Louw.
Very well done. Louw, of course, old hat at master bowling. He's won it, I think, 4 times. Got several silver and bronze as well. Albert's got a couple of bronze in the Masters too. This should be a very good game of experience versus experience, both of them playing for many years. Louw received his Natal colours in 1987, so he's been around for a long time. Just going to pull up short. Shane had the same problem, that he couldn't quite get the bowls to finish.
That's a shot ball. Want to pick?
Was another one to Albert.
The pedals, the scorecards. It looks like.
About 2 meters short from Albert. That's another one close for Louw.
That's on there. 2. One to blue. Phew. Yep. Hey, Paul.
They're still a little bit through, metre and a half.
Last ball, one behind. Second shot, the last ball, the one behind my ball.
There we go, picks up the shot, makes two of it. Picks up the jack, should I say. The cell connection seems to be a bit spotty. I hope it's not affecting what you can see too badly. Oh, that's a very nice shot from Albert. That almost went very badly for Louw. Albert with a chance to pick up a couple. Oh, he's going to be narrow.
One to pink, Albert. Okay, I'm starting to get the colors right.
Very nice start from Albert there. Oh, he's going to run through 2-3 meters. Another very good one from Albert. I'm just trying to make sure he's got something behind this time. Oh, what a bowl from Louw.
That one is just in front of the jack.
Oh, good try. Louw with one more. Never count Louw out. Louw not adjusting his weight. See if Albert does any better. Yes, very much better. Oh, what a draw from Louw. Oh, that's unlucky. Give it Louw a second shot. If Louw moves that black ball, but I don't think he's going to try. Ah, Don't think he's even going to be to the head. That's unlike him. George. Oh. Held its line all the way. Another 2 to low. Louw putting it in the ditch. Louw does like his long ends. Seems to be a bit faster in this direction, judging by the short and long bowls on each end. Oh, that's better. Just a foot or two behind the jack. Ah, gonna get away with it. It could be the shot, I think it might be. It's the end. Okay, some updates. Glenn Hatfield, he's 2-7 down. Andre Malgue and Howard Gibbons. Howard is 8-2 up. Pierre Kutzer and Bruce Hoyer are peeled on 5. Shane Ninaba is 1-7 down to Clinton Knott. Timothy Willie is 6-4 up on Mark Kasner. You know what's going on with Louw Vermeulen. Ladies, Pam Colcook is 5-1 up on Rena Gemmel, sorry. Linda Hudson is 6-3 up on Anneke Kidd. Maureen Muller is 4-5 down on Sandy Finikirk. Tracy Graham is 5-4 up on Leisha de Rosna. Eileen Burton and Amanda Visser are peeled on 4. And Marion Knott and Lindy Samuel are peeled on 3 at the moment. I'll put it in now. What's your title?
Title. Ambassador.
Right, so I've got Wayne Rittmiller joining me. He's the regional
Brand
brand director
and ambassador.
and ambassador for Henselite. Plug that in. Click it on.
Clip it anyway.
Clip it anyway, yeah.
Clip it anyway.
You can put it on your hat.
Maybe. No, that might work better actually. Yeah, that might work better actually.
There we go.
Go.
Right,
Go.
welcome.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah. Beautiful day in Margate. Beautiful.
It
day
is.
in,
I was worried
Margate.
for the last couple of weeks whether we would have rain this weekend. I'm glad to see that it's holding off this today anyway. It's a nice bowl from Albert. And it's nice to have you guys supporting us this year.
Yeah, obviously we're honored to be here. You know, sponsoring the KBA Masters. So yeah, we're happy to be here, and it's obviously any district's Masters is the most prestigious event for them on the calendar. So yeah, it's nice to be here, and like I say, glad to be able to do this and get to see all the top bowlers and get to see all the top bowlers in
And we do
Kingfisher.
have some very good bowlers in Kingfisher. I think people forget us sitting on the coast.
Yeah, Kingfisher a little bit hidden away down. Yeah, Kingfisher a little bit more district, but got a big heart. But obviously got a big heart. Always enjoyed coming down and playing in the. Always enjoyed coming down and playing in the KZN tournaments. Like a holiday, you weren't coming to play bowls. You were always felt like a holiday. You weren't coming to play bowls. You were coming on a holiday, coming to Margate, and so yeah, it was very enjoyable, and yeah, it's always a pleasure coming down to the south coast.
Michelle was just telling us also how you guys have gotten Henselite going again in South Africa. And it's nice to see you guys back because I mean I think most of us have started with Henselite bowls at some stage.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it was actually the first ball I started with. Yeah. I mean, it was actually the first ball I started with when I started playing as well. So yeah, I used my late mom's classics when I started playing for the first, I think it was 2 years. Also started with Henselites, and one of the most probably one of the oldest brands in the lawn bowls and accessories. As a manufacturer of lawn bowls and accessories. Couldn't really afford to lose. Yeah, it was something we couldn't really afford to lose, to be honest. You know, we needed to try and make sure that Henselite stayed on the map here in South Africa and didn't lose too many years. Lose too many years. Good to have it back, and so yeah, it's good. No, I'm really happy to have it back and to be a part of it, and you know, I'm really happy to be a part of it and do my bit to try and make sure that stick around, but also Henselite doesn't just stick around, but also we thrive. Not just for the brand itself, but also for bowls itself. Not just for the brand itself, the development of bowls. So yeah, we are looking at trying to also help the development get into the schools. So yeah, we're going to be looking at that in the near future. So yeah, we want to also do bowls itself.
Schools is such an important part of bowls today. And unfortunately, on the south coast, we don't have that much interest from the youngsters. We try, and we've had. I mean, there's Jason Knott that's busy marking over there. His two parents are playing today. He's only 22, 21. We've had a couple of kids that have started at 10, 12 and are still playing, so it is there, but a lot more can be done. And it's nice to have the support of somebody like.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be a challenge. Yeah, definitely. It's going to be a challenge. Not easy to get young players involved in the sport because it's Although we're in 2025 now, I think it's still regarded as an old man's sport. And I think one of the biggest challenges we have with with younger generations is that they've got so many other sports they can choose. So and unfortunately, lawn bowls is not a it's not a paying sport, not in our country. So you're not going to make money out of it. Um, so you get a lot of the kids obviously chasing, want to be a Springbok rugby player or a Protea cricket player. You got obviously netball that's quite big in our country. So yeah, it's definitely a challenge to get them on board, but I think it's definitely something we can do.
And I think with bowls as well, besides, there's definitely that stigma of it being old men's marbles. And I think with us, not only us, but streaming becoming a thing in South Africa, it'll allow the young old people play.
Yes.
You've got like Terence and Pierre, and there's a few of them here this weekend that they can actually see playing and think, oh, well, they're my age. And I've always said that bowls is the perfect sport for children, because not everybody can be a rugby player or a cricketer or a soccer player. They just don't have the athletic ability for it. But bowls, so long as you can swing an arm, you can play it.
I mean, that's the thing with bowls. It's for all ages. I mean, that's the thing with bowls. It's for all ages, all abilities. So anybody can play, and I think anybody can play, and I think it's one of the things one of our marketing tools I think we're trying to use to attract the younger generations is the color. All the Masters players, the shirts that we've sponsored them, you can see they're in the Kingfisher colors, but they're nice bright colors. You're not wearing just all white. So, and then the bowls are following suit with the colored bowls, different colors. You're getting some bowls that have got 4 different colors.
Well, when I started almost 20 years ago, all the bowls were black.
Brown or black. Yeah.
Brown or black. You had the odd red one,
Brown or black.
but they were rare. And people still mostly wore white.
Yes,
your club was a white with maybe a bit of a coloured collar and your badge. That was it. And I've seen a huge change in club colours and bowls and everything just in the time I've been playing, which is nice to see, because it does make it a bit more of a modern game.
We are now trying obviously shorter formats. If you see in Australia, they've got a lot of shorter formats, especially with singles and pairs, to try and help speed the game up, so that you can actually watch it on TV. So yeah, we're looking at doing that now. We've got our inaugural Henselite Premier League starting on the 5th of December. That runs for the 3 days, and we've adopted the Bowls Premier League in Australia. That's our format for the tournament, and it's quick games, it's pairs games, and it's 10 ends. So within an hour you're finished, and you move on to the next game. So it's quick, it's fast paced, and it's very strategic. So yeah, it's formats like that I think which are also going to help grow the game and help attract more and new players, and not just the younger generation, but again it's a sport for all ages. So we've got people that start late in their life, in their 60s and in their 50s. They're starting to play bowls, so.
Years ago when they started bringing in shorter forms like 2-ball trips and things like that, people would say, oh, but it only affects like yourself that goes and plays at Commonwealth Games, where they can say, we give you 3 hours and that's it, and you've got to have the game finished. It doesn't make any difference in our lives. But I mean, I'm sitting here broadcasting to the world, and it's, if you go on YouTube, pretty much any weekend you'll find a game somewhere being broadcast. So it's no longer just for the national bowlers and the big national and world tournaments that it's now being broadcast. Everybody's broadcasting their games, and it does make a difference when everything today is about being over and done quickly, and people's attention spans are short. So if you can get them to sit and watch an entire game of bowls in an hour, get their attention, and then you get them on the green.
Yes, yeah. Get their attention and then you get them on the green. Yes, yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think we're all playing our part, and yeah, hopefully we can really start growing the game in our country.
One thing that I think people don't realize just how much attention it brings to bowls is you guys going to the Commonwealth Games. Because over the years, the business I run, I meet people all the time. And people that have never played bowls, never had any interest in bowls, I'll walk into their house and they say, "Did you see the game yesterday on TV?" Bowls is a popular sport to watch when it comes to Commonwealth Games and things. And that does bring a lot of attention to the game. And then having something like YouTube available, programs like you want to run, it builds on that.
Yeah.
Instead of because Jerry Baker's won a gold, and then they forget about it for the next 4 years.
Yeah.
So we need more development. And
it's to keep that excitement throughout,
yes,
all the time, and not just be excited when all the time, and not just be excited when you see it now in the Commonwealth Game. So yeah, it's obviously something I think all bowlers are probably working on in all districts, BSA themselves as well. So all bowls also trying to incorporate new things, new ideas. Yeah, I think we all trying something, and we can all reach that common goal of really bringing the sport to life, especially in our country. Obviously, in terms of membership, we're quite a long way down. So yeah, we need to try and raise that membership, especially based on the amount of the population in our country.
I saw an old booklet from like the 70s where it listed how many bowlers were in the country, and it was like 75,000, 80,000 bowlers. Where today it's 20,000 bowlers. With it more accessible to more of the country, we've got less people. So there's a lot of space to grow the sport.
A lot of space to grow the sport.
Yes, for sure, definitely.
These two seem to be having a cracker of a game.
Pretty tight game. Yeah, pretty tight game. 8-6 at the moment. Vermeulen, obviously, no stranger to
They're going to call the umpire.
Masters. I think this is his 26th or 25th one. KBA.
I can tell you, according to him,
so that's quite an achievement.
I know he's played districts for KBA for 20 times. He was one of the first KBA district bowlers. He says he's played the Masters 10 times. He's won 3 gold, 3 silver and 4 bronze. But I think he's played more than that.
Yeah, I think Jessica said this morning it's 25.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Jessica said this morning it's 25.
I think it is a lot more than that. And if you include what he did before KBA existed, it's probably quite a few. Because he received his Natal colours in 1987. So he's been at it a long time.
Yeah, he's been around a long time.
And been at the top of his game for a long time. I think he's probably one of our more recognisable bowlers around the country. I think most competitive bowlers know the name of Louw Vermeulen.
Yes, definitely, yeah.
Always such a gentleman on the green too.
Yeah, definitely. Such a gentleman on the green too.
Yes, sir.
Scores.
I think Louw is up 8-6, so
Yes, I've got it the wrong way around.
Yeah.
One of us is awake.
At least one of us is awake.
Right, some of the other scores.
Some of the other scores.
I don't know if how updated they are, but Glenn Hatfield's up on Terrence. That one's about the same, I think, as the last time I saw it. Cincinnati 8-1 up on Shane. Tim is 8-4 up on Mark. I don't think this has been updated since the last time I looked. No, it's all about the soon.
I'm sure it'll be updated soon.
Another one's low.
Another one's low.
Hello, got a 1 there.
Oh. Oh, okay.
For the viewers watching, if you questions you want to ask, do you have any questions you want to ask, then please feel free. Shane Ninobar looks like he's holding 4 shots at the moment.
All right, thanks, us.
Yeah, he's only scored the 1 shot so far, so Clinton's having a run at the head. We've got 2 out.
Clinton's playing very good.
He's having quite a good year. Just shared the win at the KZN PBA. I think that was rained out, the final.
Yeah, I think the result was second.
Was it second?
What was up at the time? Someone said to me that Greg had more sets won or something, so he was, I think, declared the winner. But I think they did have 2 qualifiers. The winner and runner-up were always qualifying for the main PBA to be held in Durbanville next year in March. So yeah, both of them were gonna make it anyway. So they made the final. Some good bowls, yeah.
This is probably the best head they've had so far.
Might only still be holding the 1. I'm not sure if that last bowl's managed to get in. Louw Vermeulen. He's having a run at the head, but he's
right fast.
Yeah, he's missed it on the wide side.
Yeah. Yeah, he could have got an extra shot out of that.
He's definitely got 2. That definitely looks like 2. I'm not sure if that front one is gonna get in now. I'm not sure if it wasn't to begin with. Mark is holding up 2.
Yeah, I don't think he changed anything. Like, players are going to look at the third. No, just the 2.
He's happy just with the 2, yeah. So that should be 9. 9-8. 9-8, yeah, too low. I need the player really able to score on consistent ends, like getting the next 2 or 3 ends in a row.
Right, some updated scores. Terence is 5-11 down on Glenn Hatfield. Terence McGlynn is now 15-6 up on Andre Malgu. Bruce Hoyer is 11-5 up on Pia Kutzer. Shane is 4-9 down against Clinton Knott. Tim Willie is 10-9 up on Mark Kasner. The ladies, Rena Gemmel is 9-6 up on Pam Col. Linda Hudson is 10-5 up on Anneke Kidd. Sandy van Niekerk is 10-7 up on Maureen Muller. Alicia de Rosner is 7-6 up on Tracy Graham. Eileen Burt is 10-5 up on Amanda Visser. And Marion Knott is 10-7 up on Lindy Samuel.
Have you seen my one? Anyway. Yeah, just
Albert holding another one.
Shane Neenov, after holding 4 the previous end, playing his last ball was 3 down. I think he managed to get second shot, and then Clinton drew another one with his last ball. So just also struggling, I think, a little bit for consistency there, Shane.
Still to find his weight this morning in the first game.
I saw he did start to come back towards the end.
Yes, he definitely improved as the game went on. But, Tim was playing fantastic game as well. So there's another one that's playing very good bowls at the moment. Definitely 2 to Albert. Could be a third, but I don't think so.
Yeah. Looks like Albert's going to get another 2 here. Louw had another run with his last ball and missed. So it puts him in the lead now.
Albert's another one that's been playing bowls for quite a long time.
You have to sit here.
I'll be here for a little while still, I think. Got a good view.
That's better from.
I think you're going to be joined by Colleen for the last game today.
Yeah, that'll be Pam Colcook versus Anneke Kidd. Should be another very good game.
Albert's got a good ball there. Good follow-up ball from his first one. Looks like he's holding.
Albert's definitely found it.
Louw doesn't like it.
Not getting his grass at all on that.
Yeah, good weight for what he was looking for. I'm surprised Louw didn't change to the forehand and follow Albert's last ball down. He's going to stick with the backhand.
I think he's overcooked it this time as well. Got something for himself to move the Jack to now.
Yeah, Albert will be a bit wary of that. Definitely on a better road here. Ooh, not finishing past the head though. Could be all four though for Albert.
2 down and 2 for the measure, he says.
Louw's gone for the run. He was unlucky. He got the one ball, but then the measure. So definitely 3 now to Albert.
Yeah, that was an unlucky result. But when you only have one in the head, the chance you take playing that shot.
And if he had got the Jack clean, he would have made 4 of it because Albert didn't have any back balls. Shane Nienaber now 20 shots to 6 down, so Clinton just needing the one shot to win the game.
I'm surprised Shane hasn't adjusted quicker to the green. I mean, it is his home green. And he's been playing good bowls this year. He won the open singles. Clinton just drew a very good shot there too. From my angle anyway.
And Shane thought with both those first 2 balls, under a bit of pressure now. Good opener here from getting a toucher, but just kind of running away from the Jack a bit.
This morning that hand seemed to be a little bit straighter than it's running at the moment. I'm going to save it there. Oh. Clinton trying to put another one in. Make it even harder for Shane to save it. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, he's trailed the Jack now. He's definitely made it.
Well,
We saw Albert play another good ball.
second shot there from Louw. I don't think Shane's got much choice than to try and move that ball one way or the other.
Yeah, I think he's got to play with reaching weight. It's gone on the backhand, surprising. Very close. Oh, just missed it.
So they continue, so that wasn't the scoreboard must be wrong there.
Scoreboard must be wrong.
Yeah, the scoreboard must be wrong. It does have 20 on it. Oh no, it's 12. It's a 10. I couldn't see that one. It's 12. Now that the wind is blowing it, I could see the one.
Louw just drew a beautiful shot there.
From Louw.
I see why we thought it was 20.
You see it's a 10, but the one was hidden at the time.
Yes.
And then the wind blew it, and I saw the one pop up. So it's 13-6 then to Clinton over.
Jane, I'm sure, will be happy to know that we were giving the game to Clinton.
Decent start from Louw's. Weight's good. On a touch. Also good weight from Albert, but yeah, slightly wide.
Like a better line from Louw here. Just not going to make it.
Oh yeah, just not going to make it.
Yeah, spot on that time. Just couldn't find that same weight with the first ball.
Yes, to protect it from the sun
Yeah.
and the rain.
The
rain.
But you have to. I remember when I was doing live streaming as well and using our phones at the time. You know, if they're in the sun and they're getting heated up, they switch off. And I'm sure it's the same with these cameras. You can't afford the temperature to rise.
The temperature hasn't been too much of a problem so far. They've fogged up on us a couple of times, and they are reasonably waterproof. But we did have a problem with when we were using phones before this, that occasionally they would shut down on us.
Occasionally they would shut down on us.
I must say, using these cameras does make my life a little bit easier, or rather my wife's, because she doesn't have to run around adjusting phones.
Because she doesn't have to run around adjusting phones.
Can you turn the cameras from here, like left and right? Can you pan them around
that's
and all
why,
of that?
Yeah.
That's why we got these ones in particular, because besides them being good quality for the price, they also allow us to have that control. So you can zoom in and zoom out and adjust it from here, rather than having to run up and down behind the cameras.
Okay, yeah, so that definitely helps a lot. Looks like it could be 2 here to Albert. Louw's last ball weight was fairly good. He just a touch wide.
Oh, finding it amusing for some reason, having a giggle.
Now, unless it's Louw's shot. was low.
Well, both Louw and Albert seemed surprised about something to do with how that bowl or bowls finished. Because they had quite a discussion about it by the looks of it.
The measure at the moment on rink 5, Shane and Clinton. Not sure if it's for shot.
I just wonder what happened here on the B green because they're suddenly fixing holes. Somebody must have put a hole in the green.
No, he also wants to watch.
Apparently a mole just popped in the middle of a game to see what was going on.
I'm not used to it. Used to it for me. When he was about to bowl, he was about to put his bowl on he was pushing the ground up.
I don't know, would that be considered a foreign object? A foreign object. I think moles are the bane of most greenkeepers' existence. Although I've never seen one pop up during a game.
No, it's the first. Never seen.
Neither of them are finding much this end. They're all over the place. Yep, still avoiding the jack. So got that.
It could be. I think it actually is. The low looks pretty good here, though. No, it just doesn't want to bend. Oh, he's made his bolt fall over. That could now be the shot. Mark has gone with the measure. Shane Nienhover has had a good start to this next end. Currently holding 2. Yeah, as I said, that he drops a good 2 or 3 meters short of this next. Clinton's having a run now, watching it. Found its short ball and didn't get any result. So it looks like the marker is going to measure the shot here.
It's always difficult to tell from strange angles sometimes.
Yeah, you got different colored bowls. One's flat, one's sitting up. Albert. That's 14-11 to
14.
Albert.
Oh, don't worry, I'm just giving Louw shots again.
I'm just giving Louw shots again.
We play for the same club, so
I think Shane got 2 shots there, so it's 13-8 down. No, wait.
13-10.
13-11. Must have got a 3. I think it's 13-10. Yeah, I think he got 2. Good start here from Louw.
it's a very good draw from Louw.
He hasn't quite been on top of it with his first ball the last few ends.
Well, watching the 2 games on this ring so far, it doesn't seem to be the easiest ring to find either the line or the weight consistently. That's another good ball from Louw.
In the area, yeah.
Second shot, by the looks of it.
Yeah, I think the market did point out that Louw is holding still.
Uh-huh. Albert not getting his line at all is pretty good weight.
But he's on track for the ball.
Didn't do quite enough to make a difference on how many he got.
Yeah, he needed to find that ball square to stay for 2.
With the weight he had, I don't know, maybe that back ball would have even come in if he'd got it square.
Yeah, it just depends on how far he would have turned that ball. He had good weight for it.
That's something that Louw doesn't do too often, is bring the mat all the way up. He does like his longer ends.
I think they're busy just trying to figure out where the 25-meter mark is.
We'll see how good a lead Louw is.
He's brought the mat right up. Can't be more than a meter away from the 25-meter mark. So this is first ball drops into the ditch.
Well, he's not been consistent on any of the other lens, so it's worth trying something different, seeing how it works. Change the lines in it as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it could easily work for you. You know, the hope is that you're going to try and put your opposition off with a different sort of length. But at the same time, it could quite easily work against you, and you don't find it in your opposition.
Especially if you're doing it out of that little bit of desperation to try something different and change something, because your opponent is finding it.
You know, at the moment, it's kind of working against Louw. He's one in the ditch, 2 meters short, and Albert's kind of almost nailing it. So this does look like a good ball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, might even be the shot. I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely the shot. Yeah. And he's still a bit vulnerable though. He's only got the one in the head. Albert's got a chance to.
It looks like he's playing for it with a bit of weight.
He won't mind that. Got a good result. Not exactly what he was hoping for, but gives him another bowl in the head. Louw will be under a bit of pressure now to make sure he gets close to this last ball. I don't think he's done that.
Not quite in the way of Albert finding his back ball either and making 3 out of it.
Yeah, Albert with a big chance. You know, even if he gets a jack and then turns that ball into the ditch, he could make 4 shots.
To be short.
Well, he was.
If he'd nicked that as he'd gone past, it would have given him the 2 he wanted. Let's see what Louw decides to do with the jack and mat this time. Not going to try that again this time.
He's left the mat back this time and gone more of a traditional 3/4 length. So probably around 26, 27 meters.
Generally, the length Louw prefers. Very seldom that Louw plays shorter than that.
Well, decent start. Probably would have preferred that to finish maybe just past the head rather than just in front, but
The green seems to have a bit of a sticky finish at the moment, at least on this rink. It doesn't quite go as far as you think it's going to sometimes. The last I saw the score, he was quite far down. Yeah, Glenn's got the 2 shots there, so he must have lost. Look, Glenn's a very good singles bowler as well. He's given Terence a few hard games so far the last couple of years.
Terence is trying to do the triple as well. He's won KBA Masters the last 2 years in a row, so that's put a little bit of a dent into his aspirations of achieving that.
Yeah, he'll have to win the next 3 games and win them quite well and hope that Glenn loses somewhere along the line.
I don't know what happened with Glenn's first game. Do you know? Did he win? Yeah, so that's a good ball. Yeah, well bowled there
No,
from
Glenn lost his first game
Albert.
to Bruce Hoyer. So, no. One up, they both won one, lost one.
Yeah.
One up, they both won one, lost one.
Yeah.
That's a good bowl from Albert.
Chuckle after that. Louw almost got shot out of that.
Just unfortunately for him, turning Albert's bowl with the jack instead of turning it past the jack that I think he hoped. So the first game to finish is Glenn Hatfield and Terence McGlynn, with Glenn winning that game. $16.10 there, but
16-10 there to Clinton by Woods.
11, I
nicely
think,
done by
16.
Louw, yeah.
That was a good opener from Albert, but followed up better one from Louw.
Like,
I think Albert would have preferred to have gotten the ball only there, not the jack. So Louw follows up with a draw.
very good adjustment for him from where the jack was. What's it going to run through? Tim was up there as well, so probably won that game. I think Howard Gibbons won his game. Motion somewhere along the line.
Louw with another good draw with his last ball, so he's going to pick up 2 there.
That puts him to pills. Unfortunately, sitting in the corner that we're sitting in, we can't see the clipboards. So it's difficult to keep the scores updated. Not quite getting results.
I think it just ran too far. I think the one.
Not getting the line on this. No.
I don't think he's got the weight for it either. Looks like it's still just the one too low.
Yeah, it looks like it is.
I'm gonna let you go now. So, but thanks for having me, and I'll be back on tomorrow. Probably will be.
I can't hear you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can't
sorry.
hear you.
Yeah, so Colleen will come on for the last game, so, and then the both of us will commentate on the final.
Wayne, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the bowls that you're going to see.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Wayne. Right, I do have updated scores. Terence McGlynn lost 21-13 to Glenn Hatfield. Andre Mulgu lost 21-6 to Howard Gibbons. Bruce Hoyer is currently 14-13 on Pierre Kutzer. Shane Ninaber is 10-13 down on Clinton Knott. Timothy Woolley won his game 21-17 against Mark Kasner. Pam Colcook is 11-12 down to Rena Gemmel. Linda Hudson is 14-5 up on Anarchy Kid. Maureen Muller is 11-14 down on Sandy van Niekerk. Alicia de Rosnes 14-11 up on Tracy Graham. Eileen Burt is 14-9 up on Amanda Visser. And Marionette is 15-11 up on Lindy Samuel. Scores are on the website, so you can go and have a look for yourselves as well. Good shots from Albert. Ah, that's a very good ball from Louw. These two are having quite a game. Oh, Albert's not finding the line with that weight. That's a very good ball again. Possibly made it 2. Yep, 2. Albert trying that same shot again and still missing the line, even with more weight. That's 2 to Louw. Not bad weight from Louw, just not finding the line. Good line from Albert. That's going to be the shot. Just a little bit behind. Those lines pretty good too. This is weight that's going to be the problem. Shane and Clinton are done. I think Clinton won that game. Albert got the shot there. I'm not sure how many. I just realized that the website's not updating. I apologize for that. I'm not doing the scoring this weekend, so I'm not sure what's happened. But I will keep you updated as we go along. Oh, that's a good bowl from Albert. And... oh! That's a very good bowl from Louw. It's left only his ball on the green. Albert's going to be a bit heavy, I think. Yep. It's the second game, second shot for Louw. And it looks like Marion not just won her game against Lindy Samuel. Yes. Oh, Albert's going to run past everything. It could be second shot though. Yes, it's second shot. And Albert picked up 2 the last end. I wonder if Louw's going to change his hand or not. Nope, playing the same hand. Which he should. Ah! I know what he was trying to do. Didn't quite get it though. That's 19. Louw's not going to find the line. That hand swings quite nicely and they haven't quite found it. Not consistently anyway, as you can see from his first one to his second bowl. If you can't find your line, you're not going to find your weight overly consistently either. Probably the shot for now for Albert. That's a better line. And he's going to draw the shots. Nicely done from Louw. But falling short. I can afford to play inside that a little bit. If his weight's right. He's going to run through. Those bowls must be closer than I thought, because the marker just indicated it's 2 and a measure to Louw. He only needs 2. Oh, that's unlucky. And that's the 2 Louw needs. That was a good game of bowls. Thank you for joining us. We will be back with you after lunch. Probably within the next hour.